Welcome to Reddy Technologies. Observe left side of my screen, software testing tools quiz. By watching this video, you can get sufficient information on software testing tools, or you can say tools for automation testing. Software testing tools quiz. See, first one, FPM doesn't support choice. Mobile native applications, FPM supports. Mobile hybrid applications, no. Computer web applications, yes. FPM doesn't support testing of computer web applications. Third one. Next, last one, mobile web applications. FPM supports testing of mobile web applications. See, FPM tool is an open source tool. It is for mobile test automation. It supports mobile applications. We have three types of mobile applications: mobile native applications, mobile web apps or web applications, and mobile hybrid applications. It supports mobile native applications, hybrid applications, and web applications, but it doesn't support computer web applications. Third one. Next, Dash supports web services testing. Selenium doesn't support web services testing. Selenium, functional and regression testing. Silk test, functional and regression testing. Postman, yes, Postman supports web services testing. ALM, last one, application lifecycle management, formerly quality center. It is test management tool. Okay, it doesn't support web services testing. Postman, third one. Next, Selenium supports Python programming for writing test scripts. Yes. See, Selenium supports 6 programming languages to write test cases. You can use any one of those languages. Java, Selenium with Java is having highest market share. Okay, Selenium supports Java, Python, C#, next Ruby, JavaScript, and Kotlin. All are object-oriented programming languages. Yes, Selenium supports Python programming for writing test cases or test scripts. Yes. Next, Selenium IDE, one of the component of Selenium tool suite or tool suite. Selenium IDE supports Java for writing test scripts. No, Selenium IDE doesn't support programming. It is record and playback tool. So no. Next, IBM RPT supports Dash. RPT stands for Rational Performance Tester. IBM RPT supports functional testing. No. Performance testing, yes. Usability testing, no. Test management, no. Next, Dash is not a test management solution. ALM, Application Lifecycle Management, formerly Quality Center. It is commercial tool from Micro Focus, earlier HP. It is test management solution only. Next, Bugzilla. Bugzilla doesn't support test management, only defect management. This one. Jira supports test management. TestLink supports test management. Next, Dash is a defect management tool. Test Complete? No. Smart Bear Test Complete is functional and regression testing tool. It supports desktop applications, web applications, and mobile applications. Cucumber is not a defect management tool. It supports BDD, behavior driven development. It is for writing acceptance tests. Next, JMeter is not a defect management tool. It is performance test tool, open source tool. Mantis, yes. Next, Dash is not a performance test tool. Silk Performer is performance test tool. QA Complete, yes. It is not a performance test tool. JMeter, performance test tool. RPT, Rational Performance Tester, performance test tool. QA complete is not a performance test tool. Next, does UFT, Unified Functional Testing, formerly QTP, Quick Test Professional, does UFT support database testing? Yes. See, functional and regression test tools like UFT, RFT, Selenium, Silk Test, Test Complete, etc. tools support database testing. Not all sorts of database testing, functional database testing. See, we have three types of database testing. Structural database testing, developers conduct structural database testing. Next, functional database testing. Next, non-functional database testing. See, UFT supports functional database testing. Next, JMeter doesn't support dash distributed testing. JMeter supports distributed testing. Performance testing, JMeter supports performance testing. Browser compatibility testing, yes, JMeter doesn't support browser compatibility testing. Next, last one, JMeter supports web services testing. Yes, JMeter supports some sorts of web services testing. Basically, it is not web services test tool, performance test tool. It supports web services testing. Next, Cucumber supports to write dash unit tests. No. Acceptance tests, yes. Integration tests, no. System tests, no. Next, question, dash doesn't support database testing. Selenium supports functional database testing. ALM, application lifecycle management, formerly quality center, it is test management tool. It doesn't support database testing. Next, UFT formerly QTP, functional and regression test tool. It supports functional database testing. RFT, yes, it supports functional database testing. So ALM doesn't support database testing. Next, does UFT support desktop application testing? Yes, UFT supports desktop application testing, web application testing. Nowadays, mobile add-on available for supporting mobile applications. Selenium doesn't support desktop application testing, only web applications, computer web applications. See, question once again, does UFT support desktop application testing? Yes. Next, dash is not a test tool. Load runner is a test tool, performance test tool, commercial test tool from Micro Focus. Maven is not a test tool. It is build automation tool for Java software projects. Build automation tool. Next, Water is a test tool, open source for functional testing. Silk Central test tool, but Maven not test tool. Next, dash is not an open source tool. Selenium tool is open source tool. Bugzilla open source tool. Bug host, it is not open source, commercial tool. Cucumber open source tool. See, Selenium supports functional and regression testing of web applications. Bugzilla supports defect management. Cucumber supports BDD, behavior driven development. It is for writing acceptance tests. Bug host is not an open source tool. Next, dash is not a commercial tool. UFT is commercial tool. Vendor Micro Focus. Previous vendor HP. Current vendor Micro Focus. UFT, Unified Functional Testing, formerly Quick Test Professional QTP. It is for functional and regression testing. Next, RFT, Rational Functional Tester, commercial tool. IBM RFT. It is also for functional and regression testing. Appium, yes, Appium is not a commercial tool. It is open source tool. It supports mobile testing. Next, Rational Clear Quest is not a commercial tool. No, rational clear kist is commercial tool. Appium is not a commercial tool. Next, Dash is not configuration management tool. Puppet. Puppet is configuration management tool. Bamboo, yes. Zulu, yes. Sahi. Sahi is not configuration management tool. Next, say, Dash tool is for agile testing and DevOps teams to deliver quality software. Qmetry, TestLink, NeoLoad, what if? Qmetry. Next, does Cucumber support BDD framework? Yes, BDD stands for Behavior Driven Development. Next, is JMeter a web-based software application? No. JMeter tests performance of web applications, but JMeter software is one tier application, desktop application. So, is JMeter a web-based software application? No. Finish quiz. 19 of 20 answers correctly. Why? Where is mistake? Suppose PM correct, second one correct, third one, fourth one, all are correct. Just a minute. Does UFT supports database testing? Yes. Does UFT support? Does UFT support database testing? Yes. No answer is no. Your answer is incorrect. Actually, design mistake or backend writing mistake. Does UFT support database testing? Yes, UFT supports database testing, functional database testing. Yes, my answer is correct, but in admin interface, setting answers mistake. Okay, next, JMeter doesn't support. Remaining all are correct answers. Observe that green color. Okay, this is about quiz on software test tools or tools for automation testing.